My, but you do continue to impress me. First my sister witches, and now Lord Gunderic, dealt with as handily as unruly children. I do wish I could entertain you properly, but I have so much to do here. So I must, sadly, ask you to leave my manor.
All my life, I had no idea I had siblings. I want to know all about our family.
Gladly, my dear. You've been out of the fold for far too long.
Why did I grow up with the Legion and not with you?
I do not know. I was only a child when you were taken. I remember an old man, a legionnaire I think, coming to our door in the dead of night. He and our mother spoke for a time, and then he took you away. I should think it had something to do with your father. Perhaps the enemies of the Legion would have hunted you down if you had stayed with us. Any child of Montbarren might be seen as a threat.
When did you realize I was your sister?
Why, you silly girl, I've always known. Did you truly think I would not keep a close watch over my baby sister, however far away she was? When I was a girl, I would ply the caravans for any rumors of your whereabouts. Later, after I finished my training, I watched over you with my magic. I suppose that might have been a risk, given who your father was, but I simply could not lose you. Especially not after our mother.
What about our mother? Where is she?
I wish I could give you happier news on that account, my dear. Our mother, she died in the wars.
Tell me, how did she die?
After our mother gave you up, we stayed in the Rukkenvahl for many years. I think she wanted to be close to you in body, if not in spirit. When the war came north, she tried to take us over the mountains back to the Aranoi.
10 years ago, when the first Lescanti mercenaries signed on with Jeyne Kassynder.
Yes, and we were caught between them and the royalist forces. I don't know if they thought our mother was an enemy or if it was an accident, but... After the battle, a mercenary sergeant found Alexei and me. He took us in, found us work as camp followers. In time, we proved useful enough to join their ranks. And then we found you again. The Dark Sister has been watching out for our little family, no?
Thank you for telling me, sister.
I'm quite glad we could have this little chat at last. Now, as to my manor.
Certainly. This place is too gloomy for the Legion.
Does that mean you won't be coming back to visit me? No, that is disappointing. Ah well, I promised you a reward, and so you shall have it. Here, I believe you've more than earned this. Now, I really must ask you to leave me to my work. If you wish, I can transport you outside the manor's grounds to speed you on your way.
I'd like to look around more first.
Certainly, my dear. It will be nice to have family in the house for a bit.
Be careful. I know what this is. Odo told me the story of this thing. He called it the Heart of Nagog.
It's not literally a heart, is it?
No, it's an artifact. According to Odo, it was stolen by Stefan Gunderic many years ago. Originally, it belonged to a tribe of primitives in the Great Swamp. The First People, I think they were called. They received the heart as a gift from a fallen god, before he died, like all the rest of his kind.
The heart has magical power, then?
Can you not feel it? Like tiny needles against my skin when I stand too close. The heart holds sway over the souls of the dead. If a person was going to die, The heart could bind her soul to this world.
So that's what happened to Alice. Her father used the heart to trap her soul in the manor.
Yes. And she thinks that if we destroy the heart, she'll be set free. But it's only a feeling. I would put more trust in that book that we found.
You said the heart was stolen? By Gundrick?
It's been years since I heard the tale, but I remember most of it. Stefan Gundrick's daughter was very sick, and he was sure that the heart could save her. So he led a band of loyal retainers into the depths of the swamp. They found the Primitives' village, crept in, and stole the heart. But before they'd made their escape, the savages woke and came after them.
How does the story end?
Not well. Gundrick was the only survivor. All of his retainers were killed by the savages or swallowed up by the swamp, never to be seen again. Gundrick brought the heart of Nagab back to his manor, whereupon he sought to use its power to save his daughter's life. But if the story is true, then the heart only trapped his daughter in a state of undeath. We met her ghost upstairs.
Alice asked us to destroy this thing. I'm going to smash it.
Finally free to return to the River of Souls.
Ready to leave, my dear?
Very well. Send me outside.
Certainly, dear sister. You go. Rebuild your legion and then come back to your family.
I won't be sleeping with the doors unlocked. Not with some witch living in Gunderic Manor.
Rumor has it you went into Gunderic Manor. You've got more courage than I thought.
I will grieve my husband's loss to the end of my days. But at least his killer is dead.
You're with the Legion? Thanks, Saint Hiram. I feared none would be able to help me. My husband needs help. He was one of the 2 constables in Raven's Rill. The Lascanzi murdered the other when they took the town. I feared for Niku's life and begged him to flee. He was forced to leave in such a rush, he had no time to take food or a blanket. Can you bring this package to him?
Did he tell you where he was going?
He was headed to the East Forest, past the old Legion chapter house. He said something about a cave he discovered as a boy. Niku isn't much of a hunter. He can barely take care of himself. Please, take this package and give it to Niku if you find him.
All our hopes are resting on you, Legionnaire.
I'm glad to put Raven's Rill behind us. They look at me strangely, especially the men.